1917 is a war film directed by Sam Mendes, and this movie has a lot of swell and a lot of people talking about it because it's edited to all be done in one take, which is a huge undertaking. If you've ever seen any behind the scenes, or if you have any experience making a film or anything, doing everything in one shot is just a nightmare, because you have to, any mistake and you have to go all the way back to zero. So whenever you watch a movie like Tony Jaa's The Protector, where he does a fight scene in 5.5 minutes and he doesn't stop, it's really impressive. Or when that shot in Children of Men, in which they're doing an entire scene in a car, and it's like a violent car chase. This movie, the entire movie is done in one take. So the story is that a young infantryman is given a task to find his brother in another battalion far away, to call off an attack because it's a trap. 1,600 men will die, including his brother, if he does not make it. So him and his friend that he chose have to go on this perilous journey. This movie is very stark and tense. It's a very dreary film. Basically, the tension is all racked up and turned up to 11 because, you know, anything can attack our heroes, and they have to first cross the German front line, and then they meet little obstacles here and there as they try to fight their way to this camp. And a lot of people like this movie. I enjoyed it overall. You know, it was very tension-filled. I liked the music. The acting's pretty good. Themes are okay. There's just something that kind of left me cold a little bit. I don't know what it was. It just, maybe there's a lack of emotional beats, because this movie is a thriller as well as a war film. It is a war film, but it's more of a thriller because it's about like the mission, and there's not much room for character development. There's a little bit here and there. Some of the character moments will have you rolling your eyes a little bit, you know, because it's kind of dumb, but overall, you know, it's about getting from A to B. Lots of crazy stuff happening. And overall, this movie is a technical marvel. I mean, like, you know, like, you just sit there and go, like, how did they do that? You know, it's pretty crazy. It's a nice, ambitious filmmaking, you know, thing. But overall, story-wise, you know, I've kind of seen something like this before, you know. I've seen war films that have similar sort of stories. And the story-wise, it wasn't particularly amazing, really. It's just, you know, two soldiers fighting across, you know, dangerous territory, and it's nothing really special. I'm glad that they chose lesser known actors for the main two roles, because that sort of, you know, makes it more better. You know, I honestly thought that was Taron Egerton in the trailer, but it's not. It's some other guy. And there's some familiar faces in here. I think they should have maybe scaled that down a little and not had familiar faces. It would have made the movie a little bit more realistic, you know, because they have all these like Oscar winners in like 2-minute roles, not even. Overall, 1917 is a technical marvel, but the story, you know, didn't really do anything crazy for me. I mean, so I give it a 7 out of 10.